Hey, Courtney. I haven't seen you in a bit. Good morning. Morning, everyone. Good morning. Hi, everyone. Okay, it's Friday. It looks like it's going to be a gorgeous day. We're supposed to have rain this afternoon, but it looks like we actually might have a good day. Yesterday was also beautiful. Requests for a Friday, pop them in the comment box. I'm thinking of a focus on the joints today. If any of you, your joints are achy sometimes when the heat goes up. Aw, thanks, Susan. It's the best part of my day too, actually. I love Monday, Wednesday, Friday with you guys. So yeah, I'm thinking joints, just because there's a tendency when the heat goes up, joints get achy, they swell and do all kinds of weird things. And even though AC is kind of on and counterbalancing that, it's a false thermostat. Let's put it that way. It doesn't attune us to the world outside. So if there's any other requests, please let me know as we wait for a few more people to pop on. And maybe have your last sip of coffee like I am. Okay, nothing yet. Nope. All right. Really? Nobody has anything? I'm surprised. Jordana's not on yet. She might have requests. Hi, Annie. Good morning. All right. So if we have no requests and you are going to trust yourself in my hands, let us get to the match. All right. So we're going to start in seated today. Just getting ourselves organized here. So starting in seated. And set yourself up either on a blanket or a block if you need that for your hips. It's all good. If you feel you don't need that for your hips, that's also all good. Just finding a place where you can be. And close the eyes. And start to sit tall. Just allowing the breath to move through the central channel of your body. Maybe even envisioning the journey of your breath as it moves from the base of the spine up. Maybe as you're breathing out energetically, grounding back down into the sits bones. Maybe if the breath isn't moving this way for you, perhaps it's expanding, so widening through the chest, feeling an opening in the directions of east and west or side to side. And as you exhale, that contracting in again to that central channel. So whichever way the breath moves you, whichever way your energy is feeling that it's moving through you this morning, just take a moment to notice it. It's not weird or hokey. It's we're made up of a lot of different things, water and also energy. We are literally vibrating beings at all times. Just start to deepen the inhalations and the exhalations here, just ever so slightly. Maybe starting to layer the breath now with a slight toning in the back of the throat. here for 5 more breaths. Let the spine be tall, shoulders relaxed, heart lifts. Two more breaths here, breathing in. And breathing out. Very good. On your next inhale, sweep the arms up. Just reaching as high as you can. Interlace the fingers as you get to the top. Press the palms up. Reach. Good. And exhale, release down. Good. Start to float the eyes open. And if you were in sort of like a meditative seat with your legs, you can start to cross them now. Do it the comfy way. Good. Feet in flexion here. Wonderful. And we're going to start by, so I talked about that central channel. We're going to start by stirring the pot of that central channel. So just kind of making these nice big circles with your spine. Just moving around. So moving from side to side in your sits bones. And you might find, you discover that there's some tension in the low back just above the hips. This is a great way to discover what's going on there. Yeah. And just stirring the pot. And starting to layer the breath with that too, maybe inhaling as you come forward. Exhale as you come back. Making those circles as big as you need to, or as small. Just noticing the sensations that come up, not necessarily just in the back, but maybe in your wrists as you move through. You know, you can get your shoulders into this as well. Don't worry about feeling dumb, no one can see you. The only one who can be seen is me. All right, and don't forget we need to go the other way. So, shifting direction of our pot stirring of ourselves. Just moving things around. Seeing what's going on. Good, we'll do about 3 more swing throughs on this side. 3. 2. And for 1, and I want you to start to make these circles smaller now. So just, and that's something that maybe with closing the eyes, you'll be more attuned to the depth of your circles and shrinking them down. Just take your time, bringing them smaller and smaller, until they're so small that it's just a really subtle movement. Maybe just the torso, maybe just the crown of the head, until eventually you come into a place of stillness. And just hold there for a moment. Breathe in and breathe out. Very good. Open the eyes. Inhale, reach the arms up again. Interlace the fingers. You're going to do it the way you thought was comfortable before. Switch the grip now. Press up again. Reach, stretch, lengthen. Good. And then release down this time. Bring the hands down. Elbows are going to bend. Palms open. Good. So what's going to happen is this. This takes a little bit of hand-eye coordination. Oh, before we do anything else, switch the cross of your legs. So you're going to roll down through one shoulder, keep the opposite arm up, and then come up, and then switch sides. And up. Make it like a dance. And up. And up. Keep going. And up. I know. We're doing all kinds of interesting movements this morning. But you're going to feel things. Or at least I hope you should. And breathing the whole time. Navel's drawn in here. So these are more Kundalini type moves. As we start to free the joints of the body, we free any kind of blockages that we might have. If you wake up feeling heavy, especially when the weather's warm, you know, this is a way to release ourselves from some of that heaviness that we wake up with. Maybe you can move a little faster. Maybe you're starting to feel things in the shoulders and in the wrists. That's good. A little burny feeling. 2 more on each side. Good. And 1. Very good. Leave the shoulders up by the ears. Drop them back down. Drop chin to chest for a moment here. Exhale. Inhale, look up. Good. Take your gaze over to the right shoulder. Sit tall here, navel in. Just keep twisting through the cervical spine. Good. Come through center. Don't worry, we're going to move real soon. And look over to the left now. So don't crank it beyond what's comfortable, just where you're feeling things, where you have sensation. Good. Come on back through center. Fantastic. All right, feet to the floor. We're still not getting up, don't worry. We will soon. So feet to the floor, knees bent. I want you to drop your knees to the right. Okay, so right foot is on left thigh bone. All right. So we're here. Inhale, bring the arms up. And as you exhale, take right hand behind you, left hand to right thigh bone, and we're going to twist. Your left seat's going to come up. So again, we're coming into that sensitive part in the low back, just above the hips. Feel what's going on here. Good. Come through center. Pause. And then twist again. Good. And then come back through center and pause. Place the right hand down onto the floor. Left arm's going to sweep up, and as you sweep up, push, and push the hips forward. Good. And then come on down. 2 more just like that. Push up. And down. That's 2. 1 more time. Up. And down. That's 3. Wonderful. All right. From here, hands up just like they were before. This takes a little bit of hand-eye coordination. You're going to lean back and drop the hips to the opposite side, or knees rather. Okay, and then come through again. So fine, you guys have done this one with me before on IG Live. I know you have. You're going to hold your hands here if you don't want your hands up. Just finding that range of motion in your hips. So this is femur bone to hip socket. Ball and joint movement for those who are curious, just like your shoulder. And the only way to get the stiffness out of the joints is to move them. And when we do the big movements of yoga, sometimes we don't get into these places. Okay, 1 more time, and a swing to the left. You might have shimmied forward like me. If that you did, that's normal. So drop into the left foot on right thigh bone. Inhale, arms up. Let's twist to the left now. Left hand behind, right hand to left thigh bone. Pick that right seat up, twist out. Good, and again, maybe you're feeling things in the hips and the low back. Good, inhale through center. Pause here. 1 more time, twist out to the left. Chest up, right hip up. And come through center on the inhale, pause. Here we go, left hand down. Right hand gives us the momentum that we need to push the hips forward to come onto the shins. And maybe you're finding your back bend here, maybe. And down, 2 more just like that. Inhale, sweep up. And come on down. 1 more time, inhale, sweep up. And come on down. Wonderful. All right, let's slide those knees through center. We're actually transitioning to all fours, which is a great place to be. Getting ready to move. A little more than we have. So hands underneath the shoulders, index fingers pointing forward. Check in that the knees are underneath the hips and we're pulling up from the navel. Toes are gonna curl under here, bring the sits bones back towards the heels. I know, stretching out the soles of the feet, oh my goodness. Lengthen out the spine here. Push back. Good, and from here, lift the knees up and back to our first downward dog of this class. Good. So hands are shoulder distance apart here. Feet are hips distance apart. We'll start by pedaling the feet. Maybe shaking out the head no, nodding it yes. Take a moment to notice what's happening with the shoulders. Elbow creases are turning out towards the ceiling. Good. I want you to come up high on your toes, lift those heels, fold from your hip creases, pull the navel back, sits bones are high. And then exhale, start to lower the heels down. You might hear snap, snap in your ankles like mine. From here, I want you to turn the left heel in towards midline. Okay. And I want you to bend the right knee and push back. Good. So you might feel things in your outer hip here. Wonderful. Let's turn that left heel back into center. Okay, here we go. Right heel turns into midline. And you're going to bend the left knee, keep the right leg straight as you push back. Breathe steady. Come back through center again. Find down dog. 3 more breaths here. Spread through the toes. Start to hinge from those hip creases, lifting the sits bones up. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. And exhale. Very good. Gaze forward. We're going to walk the feet up towards the hands. As many steps as you need. Take your time. We're going to heel toe the feet as wide as the mat as you get there. All right. So baby toes lining up to the outer edges of your mat. Bend the knees here. Maybe hold onto opposite elbows. Find some weight. Tip the sits bones up as you straighten the legs to your capacity. Maybe you're not ready to do much yet. Maybe the hamstrings are still a little too cold. Don't worry, we'll warm them up. And again, loosening the head and the neck here. We're moving a little slow today, I know. It's really important, especially when the weather's hot, we don't move fast. If you've ever done hot yoga, you know that. They don't move fast in the room. Good. All right, release the hands down. Inhale, look up halfway, wide-legged forward fold here. And exhale, release. Good, heel toe the feet back towards midline. So feet either hips distance or toes together, heels slightly apart. We're gonna bend the knees. And you're gonna start to roll the spine up, vertebrae by vertebrae. Take your time. No reason to rush. We've also been down for a while, so no dizziness as you come up. Good. And come to the top of your mat. Good morning, everybody. Samastiti the heat. Here we go. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward folds. All the air out. Inhale, look up halfway. Exhale, fold, plant the hands. Let's step the right foot back and the left foot back. Top of a push-up. Here we go. Drop the knees. Chest and chin lowers. Inhale, come on up through your cobra. Exhale, sits bones back towards the heels. Take child's pose just to know that you have this option always. And then up and back, downward facing dog. For 1. Find your Ujjayi breath here. In through the nose, out through the nose. 2. 3. Spread the hands wide. Index fingers tracking forward. That was 3. Lift out of the sides of the waist. 4. Hug your armpits a little closer towards one another. That's 5. Rise from the heels, bend the knees, gaze forward, step or hop. Inhale, look up halfway. And exhale, fold. Press through the feet, inhale, rest. Hands to heart. Samastiti. Again, inhale, arms up. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward folds. Inhale, look up halfway. Exhale, plant the hands here. Step left foot back, step right foot back. Top of your push-up again. Maybe you're dropping your knees. Maybe you're taking Chaturanga Dandasana with me this time. Inhaling to upward facing dog or come back to cobra. Exhale, back to downward facing dog for 1. Smoothing at the edges of the breath here, 2. Grounding through the backs of the heels as you open the back of the knees, 3. Navel draws up towards the spine, 4. Last breath here, inhale. And exhale. Good, rise from the heels, bend the knees, gaze forward, step or hop. Inhale, look up halfway. Exhale, we fold. Press through the feet, inhale, rise. Hands to heart. Samasthiti. Last round, inhale, arms up. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, look up halfway. Exhale, plant the hands here. Option to step back or hop. Inhale to upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, up and back, downward facing dog for 1. Settle in, feel the body, 2. Always coming back to the breath, wherever your mind might wander, 3. Pulling up on the thigh bone muscles, engaging your knees as you press back, 4. Hinging from the hip creases, lift them up. That's 5. Rise from the heels, bend the knees, gaze forward, step or hop. Inhale, look up halfway. Exhale, fold. Press through the feet, inhale, rise to stand. And hands to heart. Samasthiti. Very good. Take your hands together, index fingers forward, thumbs crossed. Reach the arms up overhead, plug the shoulder heads down. Squeeze the legs together. Pull up on the kneecaps, pull up on your thigh bone muscles. Lean out to the right. Push the left hip away. Extend the arm bones. Drop the shoulders away from the ears for 3. For 2. And for 1. Inhale up. Exhale, same thing to the left. Leaning out. Hold, shoulders down. 5. 4. 3. Reach, reach, reach. Press through the legs. 2. And 1. Inhale up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, look up halfway. Good job, everyone. Exhale, fold here. Bend the knees. We're going to step the left foot back. Low lunge position. Right knee over right ankle. Hang here for a moment. Maybe feel out the hips. Pull the sternum forward. Drop the left knee down, tracking well behind the left hip. Bring the hands up onto the right thigh bone. Drop it. So we're here. Sweep the arms up. Shoulders down, heart lifts for 3. For 2. And for 1. Bring the hands down. Good. From here, listen carefully. We're going to pull the hips back. Making sure left hip is over left knee, right foot is in flexion. Hands can be on blocks here, right? This is a great place to be. Make sure that you lengthen out the chest. Bring the shoulders back and then fold. So maybe you have a micro bend in that right knee to help you. Maybe you can bring your blocks down a level. Dragging that right femur bone into the hip socket as you bring the heart forward and down. Try not to pitch right or left. Keep everything in a central line for 3. If you're really adventurous, take your right toes out to the right. You will feel things. For 3, 2, and for 1. Good. Back through center. Rebend into the right knee. Blocks can go off to the side now. Hands down. Listen carefully. Step right knee back to meet left knee. Okay? Good. Drop the belly, lift the heart here. I know this is not the sequence you're accustomed to, but we're focusing on joints today. Exhale, round. Good. Inhale, sweep up and through. It will all make sense, I promise. exhale, round. Good. Sweep up and through one more time. And exhale, round. Good. Come through to a neutral spine here. You're going to take the right leg back. Right toe stay connected to the floor to start. Pick the right leg up. Okay? Right hand's underneath right shoulder, so wrist to elbow, elbow to shoulder. And I want you to imagine as you flex that right foot that the right ankle is trying to press into a wall that's dividing the center part of your body. Draw the ribs up and then extend the left hand forward. Imagine that you're pressing that left hand into that wall. Plug the left shoulder back. So we're very active here. 4. Reach from the crown of the head. 3. Ribs lift up. 2. Push the floor away through your right hand. And for 1. Good. Left hand comes down. Bend that right knee. Here we go. Back into the joint. Make circles here. For 1. 2. 3. Don't forget to go the other way. 1. 2. And 3. Good. Extend that right leg behind you. And then step right foot forward between the hands. Again, yeah, we're here. Not for long, trust me. You're going to take that left shin now in behind the left knee. Come up. You look like this. So I call this like some kind of a pirate pose, I guess. That's what my kids call it. Okay, so right foot's going to extend. Now we're going to extend the right leg out. Right foot's parallel to the short end of your mat. Parigasana. Left knee over left knee in line with left hip. Arms come up. So we start here. And just like that side fold we did earlier, interlace the fingers here, shoulders down. Lean to the right. Start here for 3, 2, and 1. Take the right hand to the right leg. Reach a little deeper for 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, bring it up. Good. Draw right knee in to meet left knee, all fours. Come back to the front. Up and back, downward facing dog. Take a breath here. Option to stay in down dog. Option to come with me through vinyasa. Come forward. Knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga. Inhale up. Exhale back. Take a breath in. Take a breath out. Inhale. And exhale. Very good. Left foot's going to step forward. Low lunge. Second side. Here we go. Left knee over left ankle. Left hip crease pulls back. Maybe shift around a little. Pull the crown of the head forward. Push back through the right heel. Navel lifts up here. Active right leg. Breathe in. And breathe out. Drop that right knee down. So right knee's tracking well behind the right hip. Hands come up onto the left thigh bone. Take the time to pull the quad forward as you drop into your hips. Make sure the left knee's over the left ankle. Hands come up. Maybe they're here, maybe they're here, maybe they're here. Shoulders down. And we're breathing for 5. Slow and steady. 4, 3, 2, and for 1. Hands come down. Here we go. We're pulling it all back into our half Hanumanasana. So, right hip over right knee. Maybe you have to shimmy that left foot forward to give you that alignment you need. Blocks are available to you. So again, we don't want to be pitching right here or left. We want to stay in a central channel. So dragging that left femur bone into the hip socket. Hands to the floor or onto your blocks. Sternum moving forward and long. And again, if you're adventurous, flex your left toes. They should be flexed anyways. And turn them out to the left. See what you feel. It might be great. It might suck. For 3, 2, keep the sternum moving forward. And for 1, very good. As we come up, you start to rebend that left knee, drop in. Hands come forward. Step left knee back to meet right knee. All fours position, setting up just like we did before. Different movement this time. Press through the floor, lift the ribs up, draw the navel in. Take left shoulder to left hip, look back. So moving through the side body. Good, inhale through center, and do that on the other side. Right shoulder to right hip, look back. One more time each side. Just notice what you're feeling in the SI. All the different parts of you. Amazing. Okay, left toes curl under. Here we go. Left foot comes back. Finding our way here. Take that left heel up. So again, we're imagining that left ankle's pressing into a wall dividing the center line of our body. Right hand reaches forward like you're going to shake someone's hand. Plug the right shoulder back into the socket. Press that right hand to that center line as well. Crown of the head reaches. Navel lifts. Hug the outer hips towards the center line of the body too. Breathing in. And breathing out. For 3, 2, and for 1, right hand comes down, left knee, draw it in, and here we go, circles. So going whichever direction you want for 3, 2, and 1, because now you're going to go the other way. For 3, 2, and 1. Very good. Here we go. Stand the left leg and then draw it forward, step it through. Again, left side. Here we go. So we're going to take the right shin behind the right knee and come on up, making sure as you come up, right hip is over right knee. Walk the left foot out to the side, turning the toes to parallel with the short end of your mat. It's almost as if your knee's lining up to the arch of the foot. Arms up. Interlace the fingers, drop the shoulders. Lean to the left, shoulders down, reach the arms for 4. So don't collapse down. Keep the right ribs reaching open for 3, 2, and 1. Left hand down. Keep the right arm where it is. Slide down a little more for 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, both arms up. Draw left knee in to meet right knee, back to your all fours. Here we go, up and back, downward facing dog. Option to stay here. Option to float through. Inhale up. Exhale back. Breathe in. And breathe out. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Rise from the heels, bend the knees, gaze forward, step or hop. Inhale, look up halfway. And exhale, we fold. Good. Press through the feet, rise to stand. Hands to heart. Samasthiti. Take a breath in. And take a breath out. Amazing. All right, bend the knees. Here we go. Up. Utkatasana. Settle in. So drawing the knees back, bringing the heart up, shoulders down, navel's coming back towards the spine. Pelvis is tucking under slightly. We're here for 3, 2, and 1. Hands come to heart. Good. Lift the heart up towards the thumbs. Start to lift your heels here and maybe come a little lower. So again, coming into the joints, seeing what's going on here in the ankles and the knees for 3, 2, and 1. Place the hands down, straighten the legs, ribs to thigh bones, forward fold. Good. Inhale, look up halfway. Exhale, plant the hands here. Listen, step the left foot back, warrior 1 feet. Bend into the right knee. Come on up, warrior 1. Right hip crease pulls back, reach up through the arm bones. Drop into your shoulders. Keep the low ribs, so this part of you pulling back as you bend into the front knee. Good. Reach the arms forward. Imagine you're holding a block in your hands. Good. Right elbow's going to come under left elbow here. Interlace the hands, Garuda Asana arms. All right, fingertips come up, elbows are forward. Root into the back left heel as you find a back bend here. Hips come forward. Good. Inhale, come on back through center here. And we're going to twist to the right. So hugging to that central channel again as you twist. For 3, shoulders down, crown of the head lifts. 2. And for 1, come back through center here, release the arms up. Open up, warrior 2. So back foot is parallel to the short end of your mat. You're dropping into your right hip crease. Shoulders drop, arms extend. Right knee is over right ankle here. Fall into that front right leg. Be mindful of the knee. Can you see your big toe on your right foot? Torso is floating over the hips. One more breath here. Inhale. Exhale, reverse. Straighten that left leg as you go. Good. Inhale back through center. Reaching all the way out through the right side body. Right hand comes to right shin, left arm to the sky. So this is our starting point for our joint work. Okay, so looking up towards the left thumb. Inhale here. Exhale, close that left arm with the right hand. Good. Inhale, sweep back up and open. Exhale, close down. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, close down. Keep the navel drawn back here. Inhale, come on up. Exhale, down. Inhale, come back up. Good. Looking down at your right big toe. Rise to stand. Amazing. Hands come onto the waist. Turn right toes in to meet left toes. Feet are parallel to the short ends of your mat. Maybe you turn those toes in slightly. Hands on the waist, elbows back, heart lifts. Exhale, we hinge and fold here. Bring the hands to the earth. Good. So fingertips are lining up with toes as they always do. Hands beneath the shoulders. Inhale, bring the chest up. Lengthen out the spine. Draw the navel back. Bring the hips ever so slightly forward. Good. Gazing off the tip of your nose as the knees will draw us back. We're going to fold down again. Crown of the head descends. Press the floor away through your hands. Bend your knees a lot, everybody. Bend your knees. Yep, those are your hips. Welcome, welcome. Okay, so now we go. We press into the feet, straighten the legs. Try that again. Bend the knees, drop the hips. Tip the hips up, straighten the legs. Shoulders away from the ears. Pulling up on the kneecaps and the quads. Last time, bend the knees, drop into your hips. Then press the floor away. Draw the crown of the head down, navel in. Hold, shift the weight slightly forward. 5, spread through your toes, lift through your arches. 4, 3, hips are high here, your shoulders are away from your ears. 2, and for 1. Good. Inhale, come on up. Hands on the waist, rise to stand. Right toes point forward, bend into the right knee. Hands come down either side of the right foot, step back. Downward facing dog. Optional vinyasa here. Come forward, lower down. Inhale up. Exhale, we come back. Breathe in. And breathe out. Good job. Left foot's coming forward. Warrior 1, second side. Here we go. Inhale, bring it on up. So finding our way here, left hip crease pulls back. Right heel is rooted. Right toes turn out maybe about 30 degrees. Finding your way here. Okay. Arms up. Draw the low ribs in again. Take the time to notice that, okay? So pelvis is neutral here. It's not dipping back on you. Okay, navel in. Arms up. Here we go, arms down. Plug the shoulder heads back. Left elbow under right elbow. The direction matters. Fingertips up. Elbows forward. We're going to find the back bend first. So root through the right heel and arch back. Drop into the hips a little, but don't lose the connection of the floor in the right heel. For 3, press the right thigh bone back. 2, and for 1. Come on up. Keep the hands as they are. Here we go. We're twisting to the left. Left hip crease is still pulling back as we twist left. For 4, 3, fingertips up, elbows forward. 2, and 1. Come back through center. Release the hands up. Open up warrior 2. Here we go. So left toes are pointing forward, heel to arch alignment, right foot parallel to the short end of your mat. Maybe turn those right toes in a smidge. Left knee over left ankle, arms extend, shoulders down. Virabhadrasana 2 for 3, for 2, and for 1. Good, straighten that left leg, reverse for a moment. And here we go, back through center, Trikonasana, reach out. Lowering left hand to left shin, right arm to the sky. So stacking shoulder to shoulder here, extending through the sides of your waist, so crown of the head reaching forward. Inhale here. Exhale, take the right hand to meet the left hand, swivel down. Inhale up. Exhale. Lower. Inhale up. Keep the arms long and strong and engaged. Exhale, lower. Inhale up. Exhale, lower. Inhale up. Good, reach here. Look down at your left big toe. Inhale, rise to stand. Hands on the waist. Good, turn left toes in to meet right. We are here. Good. From here, exhale, we hinge and fold again. And from this place, we're gonna hold on to either our ankles or our shins. Maybe you're hooking your big toes. Prasarita Padottanasana D. Everybody looks up. Navel draws back, spine is long, tip the hips forward. Exhale, hinge and fold. Elbows out to the side, shoulders away from the ears, crown of the head descends. And we do the same thing again. You're gonna bend those knees. And straighten them, draw down. Bend those knees. Straighten them, draw down. One more time, bend those knees. Drop into your hips, feel it. And then draw the crown of the head down. Good, navel back. For 3, you got this. I lied, that was 4. 3, it's all good. 2, and for 1, amazing. Inhale, look up. Hands on the waist, rise to stand. Good work, everyone. Left toes point forward, bend into the left knee. Hands come down. Hooray, downward facing dog. Amazing. All right, option to hang here, option to flow with me forward and down. Inhale up. Exhale back. Nice work, breathe in. And breathe out. For 2. And for 1. Very good. All right, so from here, we're gonna take the right leg up high to the sky. And you're gonna exhale, knee to nose, shift forward. Good, inhale, kick up and back. Exhale, knee to nose, shift forward, step right foot between the hands. Good. This is where blocks might help you. They might. Okay, we're gonna place the blocks onto the floor. Take the left leg up and forward fold, back split. So maybe you're here. Maybe, I'm showing you with blocks so you know they're available to you, okay? Right hand to right calf. You should never skip something because you think you can't do it. There's always a way. Good, lower the left leg down into the knee. So we're here, you kind of feel like a flamingo. Good, kick that leg up. And as you exhale, I want you to tuck the left knee behind the right knee and look up. Kick again. Left knee behind right knee, look up as you do. Bend. Kick up. One more time, left knee behind right knee. Bend. You're feeling this in your right glute, I know. And kick up. Beautiful. Knee behind knee. Come on down. Ardha Matsyendrasana, fish, Lord of the Fishes pose. So in an ideal world, your right foot is in front of your left knee, and you're here. If that's not working for you, left foot comes forward. You're sitting here. This is beautiful, I love it. So choose which one makes sense for you. We're coming into a twist. Ground through that right sits bone. Right arm comes up, bring it behind you. Draw the belly button in towards that inner right thigh bone. Left arm comes up. And you're either hooking the left elbow crease around that right shin or left elbow past the right thigh bone. Gaze is steady and straight up ahead of you, and then look right. Just like the beginning of class when we turned our head. For 4, like I said, there's always a method to my madness. 3, 2, and for 1. Good. Inhale, come back through center. Deer revolve to the opposite side. Nice work. Okay. From this place, and again, if your bottom left leg is straight, keep it straight. We're going to stack knee over knee. I'm going to face this way so you can see. Gomukhasana. Crowd favorite, I know. Not. Very important though for this whole connection of piriformis, IT bands, knees, even your ankles. So pushing the outer edges of the feet into the floor. Hold on to the feet today. Okay, chest forward and down. So maybe you go down a lot, maybe you go down a little. Ground through that right sits bone. Don't be hunching in the shoulders. Draw them back, navel in. The more you pull up on your pelvic floor here, Mula Bandha, the more you're going to feel stuff. Okay, breathe in. Maybe walk the hands forward here. Breathe out. I know, this is all kinds of interesting. Inhale, this is knees, this is piriformis. It's all basically your whole chain of joint connection from your hips to your feet. For 2, I love you all, you're doing great. And for 1, very good. Come on up. Uncross the legs. Come forward, plant the hands. We're going to step back to down dog. Okay, I know it's not the most graceful of transitions, but it works. Option to stay here, option to come forward. Lowering down, knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga. Inhale up. Exhale back, breathe in. And breathe out, here we go, left foot up. Lengthen. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, kick up and back. Exhale, knee to nose. We're going to step that left foot forward between the hands, just like on the other side. We're coming into that back split. So option to use your blocks, right? They're right here. Take the right leg up. Maybe the left hand comes to the left calf. Maybe you're working here. For 4. Navel draws back to help find your steady. 3, 2, and for 1, good. Both hands on the blocks of the floor. Let's bend the right knee in. You feel like a flamingo right here. Good. Kick that right leg up. Here we go. Right knee behind left knee. Look up. Squat a little. Good. And kick that right leg up. Again, knee behind knee, navel back. Look up. And then kick back on the exhale. Again, knee behind knee, look up. And kick back. Last time I know. Knee behind knee. Kick up. Good. Knee behind knee, have a seat. Here we go. So, I'll sit this way in case anyone's not sure. Left foot is past right knee. Right heel is towards your left sits bone. If that's not working for you, you're here. Okay, beautiful way to be. I'm not picky. Left thumb, put it into your left hip crease, ground down. So that left seat is as close to the floor as it can be. Left arm reaches up. Take it behind you. Right arm reaches up. Find length. Then either hooking right elbow crease around left shin or left elbow. Pass the left thigh bone. Make sure that belly button is coming into that inner left thigh bone. Get tall here. Inhale. Exhale, twist. Take the gaze towards your left shoulder. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, twist. That's 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Last breath here. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Come back through center. Deer revolve opposite side. You got this. Come on through center. Here we go. So coming into Gomukhasana. So you almost have to shift your right seat slightly to stack left knee over right knee. And again, if right leg is extended, perfectly okay. Holding onto the outer edges of the feet to start. Make sure your left sits bone is rooted. Holding onto the feet, navel back, shoulders down, hinge and fold. Maybe this is enough for you. Maybe you're walking the hands forward. Gazing down off the tip of your nose. Press the baby toe sides of your feet into the floor. And breathe. For 4, 3, 2, and for 1. Very good. Walk it up. We're going to uncross the legs. Okay. You can recross the ankles if you want. Plant the hands down. Step back, downward facing dog. We're almost there. Option to stay here, floating through with me if you want. Inhale up. Exhale back. Okay, from here, gaze forward to the front of your mat. Bend the knee, step, hop, walk, or drop. Inhale, look up halfway. And exhale, fold. Good. Press through the feet, rise to stand. Hands to heart. Good. Find your blocks. They should still be there. Take them up at least to this height to start, so second height. Or maybe take them to the highest height to start. Place your hands onto those blocks. And walk your feet back so that you can truly feel that the hips are in line with the knees and the knees are in line with the ankles, okay? Feet are hips distance apart here. Okay, so we're gonna inhale, or you actually, you can do toes together, heels slightly apart. It's up to you, it's your comfort level, okay? Chest is gonna come forward, navel's gonna draw back. And you're gonna start to fold. Bend the knees to start. Walk the blocks a little closer to you. I want you to press into the blocks as you start to straighten the legs. Okay, so let's bend the knees, press into the blocks, move the shoulders away from the ears, straighten the legs, ribs to thigh bones. One more time, bend the knees, ribs to thigh bones, maybe gaze up, navel back, hips tip up, press into the blocks. Now once you've found your place, maybe there's still a little bend in your knees because the hamstrings are tight, stay there, maybe take the blocks down a level. Keep pressing into the blocks and drag the crown of the head down. Shift the weight ever so slightly forward, hips over the knees, knees over ankles. Maybe you come one more. So even if you're a person that normally your hands are on the floor in Uttanasana, I want you to have them on the blocks to press and lower. Good. Navel back. 5. Shoulders away from the ears. You're doing great. 4. This is a big move on the hamstrings and the sacrum. 3, 2, and 1. Very good. Inhale, look up. Exhale, we fold, move the blocks away. All right, we're going to step right foot back and left foot back. Top of a push-up and lower onto the floor. Good. Walk the hands back, mid-rib cage. Spread the hands wide. Bring the feet a little wider here too. Tops of the feet into the mat. Kneecaps lift, come up, cobra. Come up right here. Yeah. Good. Maybe take your gaze to your left shoulder. Come through center, take it to the right shoulder. Good, come on down. So from here, I want you to come onto your forearms, believe it or not. Okay. And we're gonna press firm into the mat with the left hand. Pick the left elbow up. Slide the right arm underneath. Right shoulder, right ear to the mat. Drag your left knee up, and then you're gonna right knee up to, that's your left knee up to your right elbow, and take your left arm open. So roll open to the left, coming into a reverse recline twist here. Maybe you take your right hand onto your left thigh bone, and hang here for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Come on, back through center. Come back onto your bellies and onto your forearms. We're almost done. Right hand presses down, right forearm picks up, left hand threads underneath, left shoulder, left ear to the mat. Drag your right knee up to your left elbow, right arm sweeps open. Good. Maybe you take your left hand onto your right thigh bone here. And we're trying to get the right shoulder down. It might not make it, it's okay. For 3. For 2. And for 1. Very good. And from this place, very unconventional, I know you're going to roll out onto your back. Just shift yourself back onto your mat. I know you're not facing the way you normally do. It's all good. Draw the knees in towards the chest. Give yourself a hug. And believe it or not, from here, coming down into Shavasana. Taking a full deep breath in. And a full deep breath out. So we have a concept in yoga called samyama, which means to focus or concentrate without distraction, to have like that eye on the prize or the eye on the target of where we wish to go. And when we create this state of samyama, this state of focus, not only are we giving our full attention and presence to our goal or the person in front of us, but we're able to filter in what is important through all the noise. And I think this is, and we get quiet. And in a place of samyama and focus, we're able to grow and learn and to absorb the information we need. And I think this is a moment this week as we watch all of the noise and the anger and different things bubbling up, that we take the time to breathe and focus on what's important in what's happening around us. What is the message? What is the lesson? What is it that we need to change? Because otherwise we're working from a place of fear, and there's no place for fear in what's happening right now. There's only the opportunity to change. Thank you all for donating, spending time with me on the mat here on IG. Join us at the studio anytime. We're going to start offering a community class on Saturdays. We hope to see you. Gratitude on a Friday. We'll take a big inhale as you lie in Shavasana, enjoy, and a big exhale. Namaste, everyone. Have a great weekend. See you soon. See you Monday. Bye for now.